Hello, this is Chris Eckstein in Sarasota, Florida. I'm a targeted individual, and I do not consent. I do not consent to the psychotronic torture. I do not consent to the electronic torture. I do not consent to the remote neuromonitoring. I do not consent to the slander campaign and the defamation, the vandalism and the stealing. I do not consent to any of it. Please cease and desist.
Hello everybody, this is my family. My name is Travis Allen.
Isabella Allen.
I'm Julian Allen.
And we are target individuals. And we do not consent.
My name is Christina Cease, and I'm a targeted individual since 2009. I was targeted in Charleston Southern University when I was trying to get my Bachelor's of Nursing degree. I do not consent to psychotronic weapons that can cause changes in behavior and mentality of a person. I do not consent to neuroweapons that can cause Havana syndrome symptoms like headaches, chest pain, chest tightness, backaches, panic attack, losing balance, and needle prick pains on different parts of the body. And since I was targeted, I have audio frequency where I can hear people talking. Either I just hear it on my head or it's on the walls. It's like directional voices, and it could be mixture of gang stalkers or mixture of gang stalkers and artificial intelligence. This technology has patents, and we have whistleblowers like Lieutenant David Voights and Dr. Robert Duncan from the CIA.
My name is Brian. I'm a targeted individual, and I do not consent to the targeting program used against me and other TIs.
Hello, I'm Tanya. I'm targeted individual and I do not consent.
I do not consent. I don't consent to being tortured in my own home. I don't consent to having my body tortured. I don't consent to having my mind tortured, my emotions or my intellectual property stolen. I don't consent to having my life stolen, and I honestly don't consent to any of this, and I wouldn't be a party to any of this targeting program for the last 11.
I do not consent.
Hello, my name is Juan Carlos Macias. I live in Tijuana, Mexico. I'm a targeted individual, and I do not consent to human experimentation.
Hello, cruel world. My name is Amanda Brown. I live in Douglas County, Oregon. I have been a targeted individual since December of 22. I reached out to local law enforcement to seek help for my daughter, who I learned was being sexually abused. What I received in return was the biggest form of bullying that this earth has probably ever seen, conducted by the Douglas County Sheriff's Office, Children's Services, an elite group of pedophiles, and my ex. Meanwhile, I've been stripped of all of my rights to protect my daughter, and the abuse continues.
Felix could be educated alongside able-bodied kids. There's just so many complexities for that to actually happen.
27th
For now,
of the 11th,
schools remain the best
23.
option. Ashley Barracklough, ABC News. Now the sport. Is Emma, she's back. Yes, I am back. And we're going to talk more about
23
Venables, who
a.m.
played a mark in Australian football, but football right around the world. So former England and Socceroos manager Terry Venables has died at the age of 80.
There, in 1996, he guided the English national team to the semi-finals of the European Championships, which was...
Hello everyone, I'm a targeted individual and I do not consent to human experimental experiments by the government. I do not consent.
Hi, my name is Chris. I am a targeted individual and I do not consent to human experimentation.
My name is Chris Frederick and this is Liliana, and we both are targeted individuals and we do not consent to human experimentation on the public.
I'm Kaylee Suma Sakureho, original name Kaylee, K-E-L-I. I'm a targeted individual since was born in China. This is a global torture and I do not consent. I do not consent group Akashic sharing. I do not consent stingray technology. I do not consent illegal microchip. I do not consent satanic sexual ritual, child trafficking, sex trafficking by false simulation reality, direct energy weapon, bioengineering, body farming, organ farming, targeting pets, or using TI against each other, torture each other. I do not consent dream hacking, Teflon reality, stealing and putting other people's consciousness downloading into my body, pretending to be me in any way, shape, form.
Hi, I'm Maria. I'm a targeted individual, and we do not consent to human experimentation.
I will be talking about the land shocking, how we need to unite, how we need to become one and unite together and show the public what is happening in this country and everything. It's just a mess. We need to talk, we need to unite and come together.
My name is Deborah Verdon. My nickname is Deb K. I'm a targeted individual since 2010 for turning in a druggie business in my neighborhood. And now I'm assaulted, surveilled, mobbed, electronically assaulted by U.S. citizens that were hired by the fusion centers. And now they made themselves criminals, and they will pay the price for what they are doing to U.S. citizens.
My name is Courtney Nicole Mills. I'm what people refer to as a targeted individual. I was placed in a program ran by the FBI that terrorizes hundreds of thousands of people with neuro and biological weapons. They also break into our phones. They break into our houses. They cut our clothes. They hurt our animals with weapons and also poisoning. This program is absolutely horrific. FISA 702 is what is allowing the government to abuse us and use these programs. So in FISA 702, and no, I do not consent to being a human test subject.
Hi everybody, my name is William Thompson. I live in Los Angeles, California, and I have been a target from the FBI, DHS, fusion centers, community stalking, harassment, poisoning, sabotage, gaslighting, you name it. And we do not consent. They're doing this to my children. They're doing it to my family. And it's been over 20 years. So we really need you guys to wake up and pay attention to what we're saying, because we're not crazy. All right? Much love out there.
Hi, my name is John Ketchum. I'm a targeted individual. I've been so since about 2003. I'm a United States veteran. My spine has been damaged with directed energy, so now I can't walk. I'm a good citizen. I'm not a criminal. I would like to see justice served. Thank you.
And I'm a targeted individual. I'm a victim of gang stalking and microwave attacks. And I am from Dafton, Victoria, Melbourne, Australia. And I do not consent to what they're doing to me.
Look at this effect that it has on my face. This is the relational torture that they engage in, where they implant in my face, Doug, who all is over here relating with one another. They connect with one another and they want to be in good relationship with one another as they embed in my body and torture me with it. I give no consent.
My name is David Atkins. I'm a targeted individual, and I do not consent to V2K, neural weapons, gang stalking, electronic torture, microwave weapons, or any kind of non-consensual experimentation.
Hi, my name is Holly. I've been a targeted individual since 2016. I do not consent to gang stalking, microwave radiation, B2K, lasers, drones, and/or human experimentation.
My name is Andrew. I've been a target since 2014, and I do not consent.
I do not consent. My name is Ann Danowski. I do not consent to being experimented upon. I do not consent to being drugged and harmed. I do not consent to being sexually violated. I do not consent. I am an American. I deserve my freedom.